Hello friends, Lightman here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Beyond Chaos. Before we begin, I have a little bit of a confession. Between sessions I had a dumb and lost all my progress up to last point. I made it back off screen, but got a couple of things new. A third XP egg, the Tintinabber, which, as you see, is French vanilla. It gives the step regen it normally does, and auto-berserks the character. On screen is a summary of my progress so far, and what I can learn at the moment. I also took a peek at the shops in Figaro to see what's good. There's only one bad item, and with selling off a few bad items I can purchase one of everything. The one garbage item is on screen right now, the Thornlet. It has minus 10% magic block, auto seizures, and prevents the blink status. With all that out of the way, let's proceed, shall we? Nice A-list theme from Chrono Trigger. Or rather, the Ioka theme. A-list theme is a little different. So first I'm going to talk to the shopkeep and show you something. This is the garbage items that I'm going to sell and get rid of. Now, keep in mind the prices of the Excalibur here and the earrings. I'm going to buy one Excalibur even though no one can use it. Forged. A fire rod. A gold shield. I'm going to skip the flame shield. Chainsaw. I'm going to get the earrings here. And a green cherry. Partisan. I'll show you what all these items do after I get everything here in Figaro. Yeah, that's why I skipped the flame shield at the last shop. So, if you notice, in the previous shop, Excalibur costs 300. Here it's 400. But, as you can see by my owned equip number, it's the same Excalibur. Same with earrings. They were 714, I believe, in the last shop, 950 here. Let's go ahead and grab... Yeah, I'm not wasting the 194 on that. You see it on screen, which I'm going to remove now. Really digging the music that they put in Figaro here. Not that Figaro had bad music. Alright, Thief's Glove. That's the last item here in Figaro. I'll show you all the fun I just picked up. Starting with the Excalibur. It should probably be called the Excalibur. It has Holy Attack and only half the stat buffs that a normal Excalibur gives. Doesn't randomly cast Pearl like the real Excalibur, but does have a battle power of 221. Very useful. Forged. Plus 1/4 strength, very nice. For whoever can use it. Fire Rod. I believe the yellow effect means that it casts it randomly, and confusion, I'm not sure if that applies confusion to the character or on hit. We'll have to test that one out. Gold shield, plus 50% HP. earrings, 100% hit rate, and magic power plus 1/4. The partisan, you'll notice I didn't purchase that. I just kinda got it. Has the net effect on attack. Interesting. Flame shield. The elemental defenses look the same as the original flame shield. Maybe a little better, but immune to berserk and auto regen. Very nice. And mithril knife also grants double XP. Now, one thing I noticed while coming back from Narshe on my walk of shame, when you have 2 XP eggs equipped, or I'm sure when you have this and a normal XP egg, you don't get 4 times XP, you still just normally, you get your normal double. The mirror ward does what it normally does, but only one person, or, well, no one in the party right now can actually equip it. The dragon horn looks French vanilla, just has a minus 10% magic block. The gold helmet here is really nice. I mean, the minus 10% magic block is far outweighed by the fact that it has the economizer ability. It can be equipped by Sprig, but I'm gonna give it to her. It can also be equipped by our next character coming up. Genji shield, nice evade and magic block, and one thing the randomizer does do is it fixes the old glitch where evade doesn't work and it just got scripted to magic block. Yeah, they both work normally and independent of each other, like a functional game. Okay, the sky render here, no model, it turns the jump ability into Discord, drains HP. Okay, yep, that's all its abilities. Leaf glove, it turns level question mark Pearl and Phoenix, that's what that ability is, into Match Attack. And that's it. Let me check out the notes here. Mickey, I was going to give the mithril knife. And for relics, I'm going to change her XP egg out. Huh, thought she could have opened earrings. Okay. I did buy them. Right. Yeah, there's no equipment. Okay. I made a goof on my notes. That's fine. It's half the fun of this, right? Even when I prepare, I fuck up. Wait a second. I thought there was a king here, not a big monkey. Let's talk to this monkey. Yeah, the Donkey Kong here, or Sinke, is the replacement for Edgar. On screen now is the spells he learns, including, Ultima at level 7. And his special ability, our water. It can do things like El Nino, Clean Sweep, and Bismarck. Or the weakest thing you can do is throw a water edge. They are giving me a lot of firepower here in this game, this to start. Maybe it's an apology for that absolute catastrophe that happened with Welk and having no healing in the beginning. So, you notice after I entered the name, disappeared. There's normally a cutscene here where Edgar hits on Terra and she just completely shuts him down. I have the no cutscene flags on, so things get a little confusing. You normally get sent to come down here. It's the only place where there's actually anything you can do. To come down here to the library and talk to the matron of Figaro. This is one of the sequence triggers that, if I mentioned it in the intro, if you don't talk to matron here and you just go straight to Mount Cults and fight the boss there, or worse, try to go to Doma to do those battles, if you have the airship flag on, game softlocks, because it tries to load a character that hasn't been named yet, and this is the only place where you can name Sabin. Or Jet, or is that Rinoa? Here is Sabin's spell list, or, well, Jet's spell list. Life 3 and Quick to start with. Very, very nice. And their special ability, Tech Reeve. It uses Magitech Barrier and Revenge. So just using that once will teach me 2 lores. And normally, right there, a cutscene would play where the matron tells Terra about the history between the twin brothers Edgar and Sabin, who are both heirs to the throne of this castle. I believe Edgar is technically the younger brother, but Sabin wants to be a monk, so he wants to go, out in the mountain and bench press goats and do whatever monks do in the mountains. But their father dies when they're both 20, I believe. And Edgar's the one that has the mechanical know-how and the charisma to lead the castle and lead the kingdom. No, he doesn't have the charisma to get Terra to do anything other than just stare at him blankly. He hits on every woman in the castle, by the way, even the young ones. But there's Edgar doesn't want to rob his brother Sabin of his birthright, but wants Sabin to think that he's getting his freedom without any strings attached. So there's a little bet. He grabs a coin and tells them, heads, me, Edgar, will take the responsibility of the kingdom. Tails, Sabin, you have to be king. Flips the coin, comes up heads. Sabin goes to do whatever he wants to do in the mountains. Edgar forgot to tell him that the coin is the new currency minted in the realm. It has 2 heads. It has both of their faces on it. Yeah. But Figaro history lesson over. We're directed to come back up to talk to Edgar again, or in this case, Sinke. And another cutscene happens where Edgar tries to convince Terra to join the Returners, and then a crazy wizard comes and attacks the castle, but we just talk to him, and there's the crazy wizard down there. I will talk to him in a moment. Gotta do a little equipping on Edgar here. Give him hidden, or on Sinke, give him the gold helmet to get the 1 MP cost, and an XP egg, and go. And normally these two Oglops here are Kefka's goon soldiers. They're pretty much Beavis and Butthead. Talk to them and they say, "Fire! Fire!" And there's supposed to be a back and forth where that sprite there was supposed to be Kefka, the main villain of the story. He tells Edgar, where's the girl? I don't know, there's a lot of pretty girls here. Alright, you'll regret this. And now we talk to this is normally supposed to be Locke. And I'm going to try to get ahead of Locke here, just so I don't have to bonk on him. The Empire's attacking Figaro. Our plan is to get the hell out of Dodge. Figaro, as you can see by all the fans, isn't your standard run-of-the-mill castle. It's a submarine, or a subterrane. It can dive underground. We're not going to see it here, because this should put us right into the battle. Oh, after I... There we go. We don't get to see them dive. Jacao. Two abolisher types. Now, since... Oh, she's dead. Never mind. I was gonna say, since I actually have Terra and she has magic, I can end this battle the scripted way and just have Terra do a magic spell and then they freak out. But, I'll just Ultima. It sucks that Sprig isn't getting the XP for this. 2 gauntlets, huh? Okay. And we get chocobos. And Figaro's nowhere to be found, because it dove under the sands. It'll come back later. Let's see what those gauntlets do. Okay, this has a standard gauntlet ability that lets you wield a one-handed weapon in 2 hands for increased damage. Recovery spring, that should... Yep. Now, since encounters are turned off, I should be able to loot Figaro Cave here to my heart's content. Circlet. No sleep, auto shell, better sketch. Okay, that's actually better than what Sprig has now, the tiara. Oh, much better. Now, in the vanilla game, these chests, if you leave them for the next time you come through here, they'll actually have better items, but not so in the randomizer. Oh. Just to show you... Yeah, the Thornlet is garbage. Just to prove that I wasn't pulling your chain, it is absolute trash. Okay. An offering. Of course, it could be something as stupid as it just adds auto stop. Nope, it grants 4 times cut. Alright. That is, ridiculous. But I'm going to take this XP egg off of Mickey for now, so I can give it to not Sabin to eject upon reaching when I obtain them in the next dungeon. But Terra as an Esper? That's intriguing. Just gonna do some quick looting. Thought there were items in those pots. Could be thinking of another Chocobo stable. Or a lance. Makes you confused. Great. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the boomerangs too. Just really good attack power. Okay. Fire Knuckle. Slice. Ooh. So it randomly casts fire, and it has Slice Kill, which I believe is the ability of the Scimitar in the vanilla game, where it just randomly cuts enemies in half, like Odin's attacks on Testukin. Bandana. Random vanilla or plain item. Alright. See, pseudo secret passage. Mithril Claw. Just doing a little looting around here in Figaro to get some items. And then I will go and see what that gray Esper Terra was all about. Okay, that's a save point. Here. That's a nice little touch. It, as I mentioned in the intro, sprint shoes teach you ice 3 times 5. Well, this person just bought some sprint shoes, and it tells you that they teach ice 3. And bonk. Right, so all of this stuff. Oh, great. Earrings here are even cheaper than they were back in Figaro. One of these rooms has a clock. Oh, I'm a liar. We heard Golbez's theme earlier, and X-Death is our shadow equivalent. This, like a lot of the characters in the early game, Shadow, or in this case, X-Death, the Imperial Trooper / Espertera, has natural spells, and has one lackluster and one very useful ability. My first instance of free healing when I finally get this character, probably in about 4 parts. Has Flash, which deals damage and blinds all enemies, and I believe the blind status actually works in this version of the game. And Sunbath, which casts Cure 2 on the whole party. And then Surge, which is a one-sided Quake spell. It casts a Fire 2 level Earth Elemental attack against all enemies. X-Death's spell list, Meteor at level 42 is interesting. Hopefully we'll get up to that level. Cure 3 at 20 is really nice. And Warp at 15 could be useful. That's X-Death. He'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. One of the best lines in this game. We missed a really good line earlier, where after Castle Figaro dives under the desert, Kefka starts jumping up and down in the desert, yelling at Edgar, "You son of a submariner!" Or in the remakes, "You son of a sandworm." Now, this is another example of if you don't name whoever your shadow clone is here, you get a soft lock when you go to Doma. Or when you go to the Massa later for that whole shenanigans. If there's an item of these. Oh, nope, I'm a liar. Alright, since I don't really have that much money, I'll check out the other shop here. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, that's the Imperial House. Here it is. Yeah, nothing that I don't have that I can't, or that I can really afford. And my rule with shops is I will only purchase something from a shop if I don't already have it. By the fact that its cost is so low, they probably suck, but let's see what Marvel shoes actually do in this version. It's one of my favorite relics in the vanilla game. Okay. I mean, they give -1 speed and vigor, unfortunately, but auto-regen, auto-haste, auto-shell. That's awesome. Let's give that to Mickey, just so she has a relic. And one more item shop. Force armors. I'm gonna give that one a shot too. And let's see, what did I know was garbage? So that Thornlit is hot garbage. get rid of one of the boomerangs. And if someone can equip the fire claw, it's most likely they can equip the mithril claw as well. And that one was 100% inferior to the fire claw. So I'll get rid of that. And hopefully Imp's Armor isn't garbage, because that normally teaches the Imp spell, which that can hose you if you don't know it. Okay. Let's see if I just wasted money. No cover? Okay. And what else did I pick up? An Imp's Armor. There it is. It is. You know the ability of the cursed ring that makes you undead and makes you take damage from all healing? Yeah, that's what that reverses cures means. But to be able to learn Imp, not worth it. Well, I'll keep it for now. But I will put that force armor on Sinke here. Yeah. And with that, let's keep going, shall we? Another safety save. Not that. Yeah, I'll save here. Just because. I mean, I'll have another save point before I reach the boss, so there's no random encounters. But, you know, force a habit. Oh, what was that? Oh. You guys see that? I saw a little girl running around the mountains. That's weird. Genji armor. Auto shell. Those are good stats. You know what? I will take that force armor, replace with the Genji, and give Sprig the force armor. That does mean Sprig will be covering, which hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Yeah, there's... Oh, it's not a little girl. Is that Daryl? Fairy ring. No dark, no poison. Okay, it gets rid of the ability Random Cure 2 and turns it into Flash Sunbath. Random Cure 2 randomly casts Cure 2 on the party between 1 and 9 times. Obviously, the only person that can equip it is the person that can learn Random Cure 2, which is none of the characters we have been able to name so far. Keep on jumping there. That's better. Set my headset volume a little low. I thought I recognize this music. This is Mount Saber from Crystallis. Another awesome game. If none of you guys have ever played it, please do. It is amazing. And there's a fun randomizer for it too. There's Marcus. So I love the fact that landing is the song for boss music. Now, I could just end these Ipus right away with Ultima, but I want to get it. And they're immune to water. Awesome. And they can cast Berserk. Oh no, that was me. Never mind. I want to be able to learn El Nino and Clean Sweep for... for my, Lore Master. Alright, I think I'll do it one more time. And then I will end this part of the battle with Ultima. And then cast it again quickly on Vargas. Okay, it just wants to give me El Nino again. Yeah, I gotta end this quickly. Oh, what's the matter? But suffer a disaster, that's what's the matter. Just a regen on CK. Yeah, cover. I won't be cheesing every battle with the Ultima, but Vargas is normally a scripted battle that you have to beat using pummel. Like, he casts... Sabin shows up, he casts his Wolfang Fist or whatever it is, blows everyone but Sabin away, and then he gets confused by the fact that Sabin knows the ultimate technique of punching someone a couple times. Megaset, and we just learned the mountain dance. And thankfully, we do just get eject straight up. Let's see if any of these items are garbage. Leather hat. No benefit or penalty. Slice kill on the Regal Cutlass. Okay. Cutlass. Oh yeah, I want to see what the Mega Set does. Autosave and no zombie, and half damage from lightning. Very nice. And flip it. Okay, this is the brothers. Genji helmet. Okay. What? That's Kefka's final boss music. Or a funky remix of it. Complaining. Alright, I'm gonna have to look through my gear and see what I can sell, because there's another shop in here. And I want to get all my equipment straight, because we're gonna have a lot of battles in a row coming up that I won't be able to do anything in between. And yeah, so if there's any questions or comments, please leave them below. Other than that, thank you for watching and have a good day.